get ready to go here. Trey Turner at the plate.
The second baseman, Trey Turner.
Foul ball there.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Donaldson winds and fires. Fought off foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Acuna now.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And there's the strike.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Struck him out swinging. Raleigh whips it to first. They get the out on Acuna.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Ball one there. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed.
2-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's the strikeout looking. And he strikes out this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. Scoops it up barehanded.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Jammed it pretty good with that high fastball on the inside corner, so he can't be upset about the pitch. Just kind of an unlucky result.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Anthony Santander at the plate. That one hammered but pulled foul. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the plate. The inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Junior makes the grab. That's out number 2. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Now pitching, Chris Sale.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No balls,
Try
2
to go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Byron Buxton. That's
Oh,
off the
that's in.
inside corner, and that is ball one. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing
Nope.
that really
That's
jumps
inside.
out, the speed and the defense early on. 2-0. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in.
Manny Ramirez.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good
0-1.
pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one's
Ball.
upstairs, ball one. Second inning here,
One ball,
no score.
2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first,
He's
in
out.
time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swings through that one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the
0-2
whole
is the
field
count.
right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Raleigh goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a third-round pick
0-1's the
back
count.
in 2018. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
A shortstop.
Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. That misses,
1-0.
and that's ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball.
Clearly,
2
he was sitting
strikes.
on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider.
3.
Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Nick Kurtz, the batter now, as he swings and misses for
0-1.
strike one. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Back here in Denver, top half of the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just
that's low.
missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Alex Gordon. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's the third. And he's safe at
No, he's in.
first.
Batting up.
One
The catcher,
down.
Ethan.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Salas. Slider right there. Gordon
Oh,
over at
one's the
first
count.
with 1 away. And that's
That's a ball.
down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover,
2.
something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a
Just
ball.
missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Not
Ball
close
one, no
with that
strike.
one. Ball one. Top of the third, no score. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
3 and 2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. And down on strikes. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Sale ready. In the air out towards right center. Griffey on his horse. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's Cody Bellinger. Reached on an infield single his first time. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Start of the 4th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Donaldson back to work. Right through there for a strike.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swings through that.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's inside. Back foot slider struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Byron Buxton. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard and right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Bunts it in the air. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. 2 outs. That's ripped. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now here is Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss at a slider. 4th inning underway. No score. Outside low. And it's 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one outside. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Count's full.
Here's Donaldson with the payoff pitch. Got him looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, here's Jose Ramirez. just off the inside edge.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one inside, and the count is 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Anthony Santander. Fly to center his first time. That one not close. 1-0. Ramirez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Number 4.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at first, 1 away. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun. Here's Francisco Lindor. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Lindor.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Junior makes his way towards it. And that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. There's the strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now it doesn't strikeouts for him in this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Salas
that's
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And now 2-0. Into center and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
And that one gets away at the plate. Slings to first, and they get Turner for the out. And that is the inning. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times. and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Flied to right his first time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Carter measures 6 feet 4 inches. Only 20 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Top 6. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Got him. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Byron Buxton will hit next.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite. That term 5-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Jr., it applies 100.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That is upstairs for ball 1.
1-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball, left side. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the
1
zone.
ball, 2
I think he was looking for something else right there.
There's a swing and a drive. It falls in, and that's a base hit. headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
0-1's the
Raleigh
count.
at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Out to short, Neto.
Safe, he's good.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First
Ball,
pitch
that's too high.
misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep
I got
the
1 ball, 1
discipline
strike.
so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And 1-2. Marte
1
on
ball,
third.
2
Raleigh
strikes.
at first. 2 out of the inning. Breaking
Ball
ball
2.
misses down and away.
Well, this is a
2
guy
balls,
that can be
2 strikes.
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. This to third, Ramirez. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
On a bounce right side, and that chance handled. On the run, sent it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bellinger in a full sprint. But the left fielder calls him off. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was
ball,
sitting
2
off
strikes.
speed there.
Sale delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. And next is the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Went around. And that
No
is
balls,
strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Carter in the box again. Takes a strike. Ramirez. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Donaldson back to work. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
1-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's the strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And
That's
that
ball
one
2.
upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the
Ball,
plate.
that's out.
Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The lefty, the 1-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third, and that one handled. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's Trey Turner.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Donaldson delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one missed.
That's inside.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And that should quiet this home crowd. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Garrett Crochet. Crochet, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Now pitching.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. That one at triple digits.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
The count.
And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Anthony Santander, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And here's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. here at Coors Field. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Outside low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And
That's a
another
ball.
ball.
Two balls, no strikes.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Two balls, two strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Marte in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, 98 on the
No balls,
gun.
two strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. Got him. Inning over on the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth, here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. And fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Inside. And the count is 1-2. That one ripped. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Lindor now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Ramirez drops into the glove, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Nick Kurtz.
And that one fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Marte throws to first in time. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Neto digs in now. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Alex Gordon getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Salas stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Hit in the air left field. Santander in pursuit. And that'll do it. Back here in Denver. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now the DH, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one is back. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and they walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
The final score, a 1.
Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like a belly sucker. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a zeno of light. This was the world I was really outside. Lord told me read, so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can be visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you're not up, you cannot.